we are bringing you a little bit of a different episode than we are used to doing. Usually we do like topics kind of, I guess, and then we kind of dive into them and get to the bottom of what we think or how we feel about it. But today we are doing 20 questions.
So we actually tried to do a podcast of 20 questions to start off our podcast when we were first like getting this podcast out of our minds. And for whatever reason, it just went. We like scrapped the whole thing. So like we went through it, and then we ended up not liking it, whatever. So we're redoing it. We're starting again, and I think the one thing that we've learned since starting our podcast is that we don't scrap episodes now. So regardless of what happened in it, it's still going up, and we wanted to share our 20 questions, and they're a little bit different questions this time anyway. So
also, I think that we might have went to the distillery and had a few too many that night, so it was a little all over the place and not on. It was not on.
I wouldn't say I had a few too many. I had fun. I think
not too like enough to the point that I think we didn't stay on task. Is what I was gonna say. We're just like different side conversations. But
one second, I need to count. You have 20. Just wait 1 second. So you can go ahead with your intro.
What do you mean? Don't have much of an intro today.
Oh, I have one more. I'll think of it really quick.
Well, I'm going to go first, so you can think of it then. I guess I'm just really excited for this episode because I like to try and interrogate Caitlin, and sometimes she gets sassy, but if I get to do it on the podcast, then maybe it won't be so sassy.
You're already making me sassy.
Yeah, I can tell. I can tell you're already getting sassy.
Well, I'm sick, and I have a short fuse when I'm sick, and sometimes Kayla just manages to, like, just being herself. Isn't that encouraging?
Whatever I do, and also
you just being yourself can get on my nerves. Alright, so 4 minutes, 20 questions. I think we're going to just probably go back and forth. I think that's a good way. But to not confuse...
No, I want to go all the way through so people don't get confused who's answering the questions.
I was just going to say to not confuse people, just say, alright, this is Kate. But alright, let's just go back. Let's do you first.
Alright, I want to start. So, we're going to go right in. We're going to start with the first question I have for you. So the first question... Oh no, I got to pull up my questions. Okay, so the first question is, what are you not very good at?
What am I not very good at?
Yeah.
Is this like anything or sports related or
anything?
Well, think about.
There's a shit ton of stuff you're not good at. You're right.
You're an ass. God. I would say something that I'm not super great at would be if I'm thinking of just like
staying calm.
Well, I'm not thinking about my temper, but you fucking make me mad so easily. I would say something that I'm not very good at is flexibility.
I would agree with that.
It's okay. Actually, I don't think it's that bad. I mean, I can't do the splits or anything, but I wouldn't say that I'm terrible flexible either.
I thought you were talking flexibility, like, as in if different plans came up, you're not very flexible to go with the flow.
Oh,
I was going to say,
that's
I
very
100% agree with that.
You know what? Thanks for the idea, because I'm going to take that as my answer. I'm not very flexible when it comes to changing plans. If someone surprises me with something, I'm probably, 1, just going to completely outright say I'm not doing that, and 2, I'll probably be grumpy if we do end up going with those plans.
Yeah, I'd say that.
I just need to know what's going on. Like, I plan my day, every day. I have an outlook of what I think I'm doing, and if it changes, it frustrates me.
Some people are people that have no routines, that just go with the day. Caitlin is pretty routine. She throws different things in, but I feel like you're kind of a creature of habit. You have a plan, you want to go to the plan.
I'm definitely a creature. Well, I have so many things that I love to do every day. That makes me a creature of habit. Mm-hmm. All right, next question. Let's keep moving.
All right, number 2 is, what makes you feel inspired or motivated?
Ooh, as far as like my fitness side of things, because I feel like I'm always inspired and motivated when it comes to like my health. And things that make me feel really inspired and motivated is looking through my old videos. So whether that be my old training videos of maybe be hitting a PR, or maybe it was I'll feel really inspired when I see some like maybe a TikTok or some mood board. Mood boards get me like inspired, motivated, and just in that mind zone. They're like, I'm ready to start tackling my own things.
Or podcasts for you, I think.
Yeah, I love. Oh yeah, if I can listen to any of Priscilla's podcasts, and just after one of them, I feel so like ready.
The amount of times I've just had to like listen to a whole rerun of a podcast from obviously Caitlin, not the podcaster, is too many times.
Because I know you're not gonna listen to it, and if you do,
why
you
would
won't
I
know
need
which
to?
one.
When someone's telling me the whole
That's
point
why.
of it.
That's why I tell you. That's what I'm saying.
All right, moving on to number 3.
Okay. Don't mind. One sec.
Oh my god. Let's just blow our nose on the podcast constantly.
I'm sick.
She's sick.
Hey guys, by the way, we're doing this ahead of schedule. Like, it is Saturday today. It's coming out Monday.
We're
so
not procrastinating.
I'm feeling very happy because we just got all the time of the day to get this done.
All right, number 3 is, who's your favorite podcaster right now?
Right now would be Andy Frisella's podcast, or I like his for the side of just being like motivated, getting shit done. Like, he has a no bullshit approach. Also, I love Alexis Fernandez, the Do You Fucking Mind podcast.
Do you fucking mind?
Do You Fucking Mind?
Do you fucking mind?
You're fucking weird.
Ready for number 4?
There's also Mind Pump, but I wouldn't say that's my favorite.
All right, number 4 is, tell me something you think is true that almost nobody agrees with you on. What do you think is true that no one thinks is true? This is a good question. A good question. We don't have all day. This is like rapid fire type of thing.
I know, but this is like a... Gil, these are not like rapid fire questions like, what's your favorite color? Where you can just give an answer kind of thing.
Oh.
It's like makes you think a little bit. Tell me something you think that is true that almost nobody agrees with you. I think I can be very mild-tempered and not just mild-tempered, but very like when somebody else is getting upset about something, I feel like I could be like the person who's just like very I don't know how to say it. Like
calm.
Explain it. No, not
Level-headed.
calm. Level-headed, but the fact that I can see clear. Like sometimes Kayla will freak out, but like, you didn't apologize because you said that to me, Caitlin. And I look at her, I'm like, are you kidding me? That's just how I said it, Kayla.
See,
like, let's get over that. Let's get over making a big deal out of someone said something that hurt your feelings.
Okay, this is a
You don't
perfect
deserve an
example,
apology.
Caitlin,
That's
of
something
you.
That's something no one.
making-
Kayla does not agree with me about that, but that's.
No one in our family would agree with you on that. I think Chris thinks you have, a hard time staying calm.
No, it's not staying calm. It's not. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that I can see like the middle ground where I could see how someone is really being overreactive, and I'm trying to be rational.
All right, yes, I do agree
like
that
I
I
can be a very
don't
rational
agree with
person.
you on that. Number 5. What was the last thing that you Googled? You had to
Last
pull
thing
your
I
phone.
Googled? Oh,
No, you had to pull out your phone.
oh. Well, I don't have my phone on me. I know what it was.
What was it?
It's how long does hair take to fall out after lasering? Because me and Kayla went and got our hair lasered.
That's what you
And
Googled?
yeah, and I just Googled that this morning. So I'm like, what the hell? By the way, if you did pull out some of your armpit hair, just saying it might be, it is coming out. So.
You're not supposed to pull it out. You're not supposed to
she
pull it.
said.
So we're going through laser hair removal for different areas on our body.
Bikini, armpits, and then legs. And
Brazilian armpits.
it's
And you're
called
doing
bikini.
legs. But yeah. Okay, that makes
But
sense.
anyways, it's supposed to take about a week for it to fall off, and it's been over a week, almost 2. And like after the first session, it's supposed to fall out eventually. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So anyways, I Googled it this morning, and then I didn't realize it was.
Number 6 is, what is the most interesting or weirdest item that you have in your house?
Interesting or weirdest item? Does a Pilates now? If that doesn't count as like interesting or weird, I have a whole like podcast set up. I feel like that's like.
Yeah,
interesting to
honestly,
some
I think
people.
that is kind of weird because I think some people think it's not a podcast setup. Like some people think it's like, I don't even know.
Oh, I would say okay. One thing I had up in when I was recording workouts up in Nathan's like upstairs, up in those rooms, and I got these big like those big like light things that you see on professional camera people. They have those big light
If you go to the studio,
umbrella things. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had 2 big umbrella things and like a illuminating light. plus a microphone and a mask. So I had like a
Yeah, you
whole
went all
studio
out.
layout just for like this little area that I was gonna do my workout in. So that was probably, and it's still people ask like when
That
I come
is
over,
weird.
they're like, what are those umbrella light things for? So
Well, I feel like you would know if you've ever gotten like professional pictures taken.
yeah, but I mean, I think people think they're like, what are you using it for?
Probably.
You know, like they just think.
I would think the same.
Anyways,
Number 7. Sorry. Do you ever feel like people don't believe in you or what you hope to accomplish?
I don't know if I have an answer to that because I don't think I give enough thought to that, to like what anybody else thinks and how it's gonna affect me. I would say the only person that I give a lot of thought to is like my surrounding circle, so like Nathan and like you and like my family, whatever, like my really, really close circle. I care what they think, but I've never had the feeling that anybody's not believed in what I want in my life.
Even before like this mindset that you have now, like starting out maybe
Oh, okay, well,
like ever.
like I would say that when we first started our Instagram and stuff, and I was so like worried about what everybody's gonna think when I posted my first workout video. Like I would post on my Snap store before we made our official Instagram, like not twins, whatever. And I was like, God, everybody's just gonna think it's dumb, whatever. But like now, I don't even care. It doesn't bother me at all. But yeah, I definitely did worry. But like I don't know why. I think that's definitely something I've really grown into is my own skin understanding that. But yeah, I would say that's.
Do you
one
remember
thing.
too in college we created like our own separate like fitness Instagram accounts too?
Oh, did
For a little
we?
bit? Yeah,
Oh,
do you remember
we did
that?
For a little bit, yeah.
I think I deleted it, but I can't remember what it was called. I think I just posted like leg extensions one time or something on there. I can't even remember.
I do remember that.
But
I would say that.
all right, number 7 is 8. God. What is one memory you have that you'd be happy if it was erased? Sorry.
What is one memory I'd be happy was erased?
Was that clear?
Yeah. Like, does that mean it's gotta be embarrassing or like I don't even know. I just think too though, like I know this is gonna sound dumb or whatever, but I think that every memory serves as such a good like thing to have in your life. Like you just like you learn so much from it.
Purpose for it?
Yeah, purpose. That I don't know if there's anything I'd ever want to erase, but if I had to erase any, maybe it'd be like.
I'd erase a memory where you know when you're just like going throughout your day and all of a sudden like a memory hits you.
Is
and you're
this
like,
your
God
question?
damn. No, that's for you.
No. Shut up.
This is for you.
Okay. I would erase. Yeah, answer your own questions, Gayla. Good lord. Spotlight's not on you. Chill out.
I was just saying when like you feel like you think back, you're like, gosh.
There's been too many moments though to pick from where like I've acted like a fool in front of someone that I can say this is a memory that I want to erase. Like there's too many little ones like that. But if I were to erase a memory, it'd be one of those moments. One of those moments where I just said something fucking stupid.
For shits and giggles, could you pick one?
I can't remember. Like I
You
can't
really
pick one
can't?
out. Honestly, like This is stressful.
I mean, yeah, there's just too many. Who knows? The only thing that's really coming to my mind is when you flipped a beer out of someone's hand in front of tons of people because you were
I
mad.
didn't find that very embarrassing. I was just,
Oh, that's just part of your psychotic nature. Okay.
I was irritated. Alright, moving on. Like
Alright.
I tried to answer that question, but there's just a lot of
That's not what's supposed to happen. You're supposed to figure it out. Okay, number 9 is what is your favorite book?
favorite book currently. Atomic Habits, I love that book. Habit wise I thought it was a huge opener. I also really liked what book was I reading? Brooke and Trary's glute book. I just learned a lot just when it came to some kind of, some different information when it comes to just like muscle build and everything, how it goes together and progressing and all that I thought was pretty cool.
Okay.
So those should be my top 2.
Number 10. We're halfway through. You're
Look at
welcome.
that.
Who do you look up to the most?
Okay, well, in different scenarios, it's a different person. So I can't pick one person. Sorry, Kayla, I don't really look up to you. I find you as my, not as like.
I am wise beyond my years, okay? Listen to me.
I think I look up to my family a lot, obviously. I don't want to like there's different people for different areas I look up to. But I also think there's like figures and people that I've never met in my life that I look up to because I really love their way of life and how they like deal with things. So Hattie Boydell, she's somebody I look up to a lot more for her like her discipline and grit because she's competed in so many bikini competition shows and stuff and it takes a lot of like work and I don't think a lot of people have that kind of dedication. So that's somebody that I've never got to meet, but I look up to her.
Alright, number 11 is, do I influence you in a positive or negative way?
It depends on the day.
Positive.
Depends on the day. Sometimes I feel like you come with such great things and you have such a good like vibe going around you, and then there's other days where you're just like in this negative little shell, and I'm like, what the hell is your problem today?
You have those same moments.
I'm just saying. That's a truthful answer.
I was hoping for, more of a pat on the back with that answer.
Yeah, I
but
had a feeling.
I'll take what I can get. Number 12 is, what is the most interesting place you've ever been to?
Alaska, because I haven't been to many places.
I know.
Alaska, because I went to Hot Springs, and that was really cool up in Fairbanks. That was just like a really...
When you're wearing like a bikini for those children?
Yeah, there's still... What are you talking about?
You said you went to Hot Springs. It was like more of a family thing, and you wore this more like revealing bikini type.
I don't care. Someplace I didn't know anybody. It is fine. It's your body. Get over it. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, it was a Hot Springs. It was just so cool, and like the water was actually that hot and like smelled fresh. It was so different than anything I've ever been in. So lots of glaciers. That was also really cool there.
Number 13 is, what is one thing you do almost every day consistently?
Consistently go to the bathroom.
That's disgusting.
No, consistently one thing I do almost every day is when I wake up, I have for the past 3 months in a row now, almost every single day, had a glass of water with like Body Bloom or some kind of antioxidants.
Good on you. Number 14 is, what is one thing I do or habit I have that you can't stand? Nothing, right?
I don't even know which one to pick.
Which one to pick?
Sometimes I just think that, and I think I do too, but
Yeah,
I think
don't
the
start
one,
nothing here.
yeah, that's why I said I think I do it too, because I think it's really frustrating what I say. I think at times you can change yourself depending on who you're talking to.
Okay.
Or who you're around. But I said I do it too. I 100% do. And it's something that I'm working on. I think it's something we're both like aware of that we do often sometimes, like just how we act or like our inflection of our voices, whatever, just because I want to make someone feel.
I do think that a lot of us, not even just myself, but myself,
Everybody.
you try to fit in with people in a way to, like, you kind of understand the
wouldn't even
morals
just
and
say-
their values. Just wait till
I wouldn't even say just fit in though. I wouldn't say just fit in.
You
I
try
think make
to,
them
like-
feel comfortable.
or that, but you try to like either use phrases they use or take on some viewpoints or talk the way they might talk or whatever. Like, I feel like we do that. All right. Number 15 is, in what ways do you feel we are different from each other?
Oh, I had a question like that for you. I think right now one of the biggest ways I think we're very different is our outlooks in life. I think that I'm ready for like the next step of like almost being ready for like kids eventually in a couple years kind of thing, and like I'm thinking of that attribute with like family and all that kind of stuff, and I think that that's something that we're different in right now. But as far as like personally, like I feel like everybody asks us that all the time, and it's so hard to give them an answer because I think just our actions speak for themselves. Like we're so similar in what we like and we want. We have a lot of the same clothes because we like them. We do a lot of the same things because it's a hobby that we both enjoy. Like it's hard to decipher what exactly is different. But I would say areas in our life are a little bit different right now, but not like a ton.
I would agree with that. All right, number 16 is, what is your personal style?
Hoodies,
Yeah.
sweatpants,
Yeah.
socks over sweatpants, and some
Uh-huh.
tennis shoes.
Yeah.
And hair mess and a messy bun.
If it's in a messy, but it might just be a mess, you know.
Might just be a mess. That's my personal style. Once we need
That's
to...
your okay,
we need to pause this.
That is your. When I say personal style, I don't just mean like what you're usually wearing. I'm saying what is your like your want to be personal style. Like how do you see yourself dressing? If you dress, if you were so lazy about it.
That's the thing. I would say I'm definitely very lazy when it comes to like actually dressing up because I like to be comfortable, and most of the things that I like in my personal style aren't as comfortable. But if I were to think of like something that I think is cute and chill and I really like is like some flat-iron jeans, maybe like a crop like tank. Not like a crop tank, but more like just like a sports bra but like a tank. Like I don't like the crops. I don't like it going to my belly button. I want to either wear like a bra, like a sports bra or something, some kind of like cute tank.
Or wear it longer.
Or wear it longer. Yeah, 100%. And then maybe just some kind of like overcoat or jacket, whatever. And that'd be my personal style. Hair down, curly. Yeah.
All right, let's try 2023. Bring this Caitlin out. All right, the next question is number 17. What is your ideal day? No, your ideal day would be what? That's the question.
My ideal day?
Yeah.
Sunshine, a little bit of wind, fresh
Kill,
green
just
grass.
what the fuck? No.
What do you mean?
Like, describe your ideal day. What would you be doing? Like, don't tell me the fucking weather. What the hell?
That's what I think of, like my ideal day. What?
I'm just gonna stare at the sun all day, the trees. Like,
No, like sunbathe in the sun, relax, read a book outside. That's my ideal day.
so you get up.
Okay, my ideal day would be routine, I think is what you meant more so.
No, I meant your ideal
Fine,
day.
my ideal day would be getting up and making sure I had like some kind of water in the morning and my body moving probably, and then reading a book. I want to go right into my workout from there, maybe have breakfast before, and then from the rest of the day just make sure I'm moving and like having water and like eating good things.
That's like the worst ideal day.
That's
My ideal day
That's
would
my
be
ideal day.
getting up, going outside, going out like somewhere
Good
new,
thing nobody asked you.
hiking. Ugh, dear God.
It's my ideal day. Okay, well, like,
All right,
if I think
fine.
my ideal day, that's like a normal good day.
Great, that's your ideal day in the life. Number 18. What is your biggest dream?
To own my own business that is centered around health and fitness, and then to continue podcasting along with
Have a shit ton of kids.
not a shit ton.
You want like 5.
I want a family, yeah, whatever, but. And then just being happy my whole life and like doing things that actually bring me happiness, not doing things for other people.
Okay, that's good. Number 19 is my favorite one. If someone came to your house unannounced, they'd be most disgusted by.
The amount of Kleenexes I have everywhere on the ground.
Yeah.
I like in the wintertime, I'm constantly blowing my nose. I swear, like snot is like just dripping out like constantly. It's terrible. Well, I always have colds.
We do in the whole winter.
I did just
sick.
pick up all my Kleenexes today. So before you came, like
I was like, I need like a trash can right by my bed, so I'm not.
I was
throwing
gonna
it
say
on the floor.
they're only gonna find the Kleenexes in my bedroom.
That's good at least.
Not like around the house, but yeah.
Snotty nose cleanses. All right, very last question. What do people misunderstand about you the most?
I think that at times I can be a person with few words, and it's not because I don't enjoy somebody or whatever. It's more so like I just am very comfortable with silence sometimes too. Like I love being able to go out and do things, but I'm not always a person who just wants to act out just to make other people feel comfortable. Like I'm comfortable doing whatever I'm doing, kind of thing. So like I'm misunderstood for maybe people view me as being like quiet or like hopefully not stuck up, but like sometimes I wonder if because I'm sometimes few of words with new people that they feel that way. But
I do, yeah. That's a good one actually.
Alright,
It
are you
is
ready?
my turn. Ask me the questions. Okay, we just so everyone knows, in case you can't tell our voices apart, I just got done interviewing Caitlin with her questions. So those were all Caitlin's answers.
Alright, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Unlike you, I'm not going to answer questions.
My turn. Caitlin's
Like
turn.
you, okay?
What do you mean? I was
Alright,
helping you think of things.
Alright, Kayla. What does your current training style look like? Give us a rundown. And are there any days set in stone or do you allow flexibility?
I'm all about flexibility right now. Everything's flexible, meaning there's no schedule. Today I did arms, but I was gonna do Pilates, but Corey got me to do arms. And I've honestly just been doing Pilates lately, just like kind of slow movements. Well, it's not slow, actually more faster paced, but I don't know, I'm kind of on like a new trend. I just have really been enjoying Pilates, so I've really been incorporating that into my training style.
Love it. Okay, next question. What qualities do you feel are different than me? This is kind of a question you had for me, but
I feel like I'm calmer. You're
do
more,
you think so?
Yes, you're more.
Do you?
Not level-headed. I am level-headed.
Okay.
I'm calm. I am happy. I'm carefree.
Okay. Well, bullshit.
I do feel these things though sometimes.
Sometimes yes, but I said what qualities do you feel are different than me? I've seen you spaz at other people. I don't think you're more level-headed.
Okay,
than me.
whoa.
Constantly.
I spazzed
at the children yesterday. I was like, oh my
They
gosh,
were being
Kayla.
very disrespectful.
Okay, but spazzing.
I wasn't spazzing. I said I was calm.
Kayla, you
Then they kept
you
going,
yelled
they kept
across
going.
from me, Caitlin, because I let the kids go. I'm like, you guys can go or get
Okay,
have
I
a
was
weekend.
mad because
Kayla yelled.
the kids that were like, they are mostly very well behaved, but there are times that they just don't pick up after themselves, and I am not their mother.
Anyways,
Okay,
so qualities.
not a fucking mother.
Good Lord.
Next question.
Where do you hope to be in 10 years from now?
In 10 years, okay, I want to have our business up and running. and not be doing a 9 to 5 job because I hate that shit. Have lots of dogs. And my own house.
Love it. That means you'll be 35.
Don't even fucking say that to me.
What?
35? I don't want to be 35.
Alright, this is a question you asked me, but what book has impacted you
Well, I
the most?
guess I want to have kids then, at that point.
Okay, what book has impacted... Can't go back and rethink things.
The book that has impacted my life is, it was a book about vibrational frequency. I just put on our story yesterday by, Vex King. What was that called? I really want to read it now. I think it's still on there. 1 second. Give me 1 second. Motherfucker. Well, I don't know. Is it still on our story? Yeah, I think so. No. No, it's not. Okay, it was by Vex King. It was like... Okay, I gotta find it.
Oh my gosh, Kayla.
Can you just wait? Give me 1 second. You should let me prepare for these things.
You said not to look at your questions. Usually when it's your favorite book, you know off the top of your head.
It's called Good Vibes, Good Life. And I really like this book because it was just about kind of changing your life for the better and trying to be just a better person in general. Don't get mad so easily, whatever. Work on yourself. Loved it.
Okay, awesome. What is your most hated chore and why? I don't think I even have to think about this question. I know it. I hate it with a passion.
Going to work? Is that a chore?
No, like
At home?
yes.
Washing dishes?
Laundry?
I like doing laundry.
Oh my god, you like laundry?
Yeah, I feel like when you wash your clothes and then you
hate
hang them on like my little wooden rack
Hate
in
it.
my room, I feel like a pilgrim or something, like
Hate
doing
it.
my stuff. And
Terrible.
I don't even know. I
Alright.
like it.
Worst date you've ever been on to date?
One time I went to Red Lobster and I paid for the whole fucking bill of like over $100 fucking when it wasn't my idea to go there, and they wanted to go. Worst date ever. Plus, it just sucked. Everything about it. I was so mad.
So they asked you out on the date and then you paid for the whole thing?
Yes, they asked me on the date. They recommended going to the place, and then recommended like it was my turn to pay, even though we never had been on a date before then, except for like a brewery where he bought me like one beer at that brewery. So like, how the fuck was I supposed to pay for a whole $100 Red Lobster date? And I did. I was so mad, and I ranted to you about
I
it.
feel like I remember that, but I don't remember who it was with.
You don't?
No. You'll have to tell me later.
Yeah.
Alright, when it comes to food, what's an average day on your plate? Full disclosure. Average day.
Okay, average
I feel
day.
like you should be saying cereal like 95%.
Yeah, I do eat a lot of cereal. Like, I would wake up and have like Honey Nut, well, not Honey Nut, regular Cheerios or multi-grain Cheerios. But lately I've been on like either a toast with peanut butter or...
You hate peanut butter.
No, toast with peanut butter? That's the only time I like peanut butter.
Oh my god.
On toast, not bread, toast. And then also I like bagels. Otherwise, I don't know. Lately I've been just so busy and I either skip breakfast or skip dinner. And I eat supper.
Okay, yeah, tell everybody that. That's good.
You said full disclosure. That's
Yeah.
what I've been doing lately.
You need to do better. Kayla does not eat 3 meals. I do.
Okay, I should do better, yes.
With snacks. Alright.
Oh, I eat lots of snacks.
Go-to sweet treat. What is your go-to sweet treat?
Gummies. Gummies, gummies, gummies. Cake, cake, cake. Gummies, gummies.
Really?
Yeah.
Not like an ice cream treat or anything?
I don't really like ice cream that much.
Do you like the Magnum bars?
Yeah, they're okay.
I do know you like them, yeah.
Yeah,
Hardest
I do like them. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Hardest thing you've done mentally in your life. I put an example next to my thing because I feel like she should say this, but I don't want to give you what I put.
Mentally?
Yeah, mentally. Like the hardest thing you've had to go through, like push through.
You know of something?
Well, I have an example. I would say our 10K.
Oh. Yeah, actually.
Kayla
I
was
was-
struggling up this fucking
Okay,
hill.
yeah, that was just even training for the 10K, because me and Kayla have asthma, and I was getting like really wheezy running up this huge hill, and I was also like, I don't know, my anger was coming out when we were doing our 10K, and I was like trying to hit Caitlin when we were running, because I was
She does
mad.
that. She'll
She
fucking
was
whack
running-
me right in
she
the
was-
stomach if I
You
go
did it too.
past her.
She was running way too fast, and I was having
I don't think I ever did that to you during the actual 10K.
I was having a hard time breathing, so I was trying to
Yes.
hit her because I wanted her to slow down, and that was hard. But I was so happy when we finished it.
Mentally, I felt like that was awesome.
That was I want to do it again just because I felt so like mentally liberated, just so freaking happy. Let's do that again. Yes.
All right. If you were going to get some new ink or more ink, since you already have some tats, what would it be? Would it be different?
Oh, I thought you were talking about pen ink. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
No, some tattoos. If you're gonna get some ink.
I think it would be something to do with like us siblings, because I really wanted to get a siblings tattoo, but Corey and Kyle are not in.
Yeah.
And Chris wants to like get this huge ass fucking like thing or like something.
Like me and Kill have small dainty tattoos on us, and I would just
like
want
little
to be like,
ones.
Yeah, I like the little ones.
I like little ones that I can hide that like are just for me. Like I don't need to show other people. That's what I like.
Yeah.
So it'd probably be like a sibling tattoo or something of my dogs, because God, I'm such a dog person.
Okay. This is just a random question, but what was the first concert you went to, and what were your thoughts on it looking back?
I think it was Schoolboy Q with you and Brenna.
Yeah.
And looking back, I'm like, dear God, I was like jumped on and people stepped on my feet and
That was a sweaty mess.
we were in like a pit, you know, and people were just pushing against you. And I don't think, were we of age to be drinking or did we just get drinks?
You know, I couldn't even tell you.
I don't think we were of age.
You weren't
but
of age yet, no.
Yeah, it was just kind of a mess. Plus, I don't know, and we got, I think, on with like Juicy J or something on stage. And it was just
That wasn't that one.
It was at the Schoolboy Q concert. I have it, yeah.
Was it? Okay, well,
He
whatever.
opened for Schoolboy, but anyways, it was just not my favorite.
Alright, moving on. Do you feel like you're young at heart or an old soul?
Old soul. Me and you both. I like to go to bed at 9 or 8.
Don't put me in there. You say whatever you are yourself. You don't say you and me both. No, I think I'm different in different areas.
Okay, fine. I think that when it comes to being active and wanting to do stuff, get out there, see lots of things, I feel like very young at heart. But when it comes to like nighttime, I feel like I'm an old soul because I get tired early. Like if I am going to go out for the night with anybody, I really, really should take a nap.
Probably, yeah.
Otherwise, I'm like wanting to go to bed at like 9 or 10, and people get mad because I dip
That's
out.
true. I don't know why I've never thought about that. Taking a nap or something would be...
Mostly because it's just hard to take a nap during the day for me. I just
It
can't
is.
shut my brain off.
Yeah, well, I can take a nap if I commit to it. If I commit, I can do it. If I just say I can't do it, there's no way. Alright, next one. What is your favorite physical feature of yourself?
Physical.
Don't worry, nobody's going to think you're vain, but I'm just curious. Would it be your crooked nose? Your small ears?
Yeah, those are like more things I don't like, you little shithead. Actually, I like my nose. It's not that crooked. It's like mostly straight.
Okay, anyways, favorite...
I think the thing I like the most is my height. So like probably like my legs or something, just because I feel like I can do a lot more than other girls that are shorter maybe. Like I like to reach things. I have to get a chair. I like to be able to, I don't know, like,
You just like being taller.
yeah, I like it.
Okay. What would your dream proposal look like?
Somewhere out in, I don't know, like the wilderness or like a forested area with nobody around. Like I don't want no one's like hiding in the bushes trying to get a picture and all that shit. Like I just want to be me and the person.
A forested area.
Just like out, you know, like.
Okay. Would you ever consider being in a long distance relationship?
If
Stop looking at my damn questions.
you were looking at my questions,
Cause you no, it wasn't.
if I was really happy, yes, with that person.
But for how long?
I don't know. It would depend on how things worked out, I guess.
All right, moving right along. What does your vision board consist of for 2023? Tell us.
Yes, I have it right here. So, for 2023, my vision board has mostly... Is this me? Yeah, this me. What? Where's my thing?
You're
Oh,
done.
that's not me. Here. Yes. Okay. I want to clean up my eating routine. I want to, like on my vision board, put like I'm a money magnet. I want to be more financially stable and just kind of save money better. I put working out, like doing different things. I put like different pictures of kind of workout things, like so Pilates or yoga, and then like weights and running, just because I really love a variety of that in my life. And hair health, skin health, I put on there. getting like I really want like a very aesthetic looking like house or apartment or something. And then just kind of more affirmations like be authentic and be yourself, whatever, like that's kind of it. Oh, also romanticizing your life, like making your life more like you love it, you know, everything about it, like really trying to dive in, like I'm just in love with the life I live and not trying to pick everything apart. Also traveling with me and Caitlin for K&K.
Love
by
it.
23.
Alright, what is one thing, this is going out to 2023, in 2023 that you want to have figured out or to be able to zone in and like just not have something that's like stressing you out constantly back by? What's one thing that's really important to you that you try and figure out this year?
I think my living situation I want to completely figure out by this year, along with job situation, just until like me and you are at that point of expanded K&K or even like trying to figure that out.
Alright, I have another 2023 kind of thing, but what is one goal that's been on your
What
list?
number is this? How many questions have you asked?
20. I'm not yet at 20 yet.
Okay.
What is one goal that's been on your list for the past 3 years? Like, been on your New Year's list or goals?
The biggest goal that's been on my list for the past 3 years, I still feel like I haven't accomplished to like my level of happiness with it, is like my own physique body goals. And I think a lot of that has to do with just like everybody else, you know, it's hard to stick with things at a certain point, and like I definitely got into places where I feel like my body looks really good or I'm really happy with it, but never to the point that I felt like I've stayed consistent the entire time with this. So I guess consistency all the time with my body and working out and stuff and health and everything.
What do you struggle with the most when it comes to your day-to-day life? Like, what is one thing that you struggle with to do or to get in or to try or whatever it is? Getting 3 full meals in.
Yeah, I guess, well, no, I don't, fuck that. But I think just getting going at the beginning of my day, I really struggle with. I like to, like, every morning have a very slow paced morning, and then by the end of my morning when I need to get my ass moving to get to work or something, then I'm frantically running around like crazy. I just want to pace myself. Okay, sure. Time management.
Alright, very last question for number 20 is, what is one thing that if you could do once a week you think could change the outlook of your month?
Once a week?
Yeah.
Go back and mark off the habits I did or did not do, just so I'm more aware of things, so I can kind of the next week work on that a little bit more. And then I feel like that would just change my whole, like, growing habits in my life and changing things in my life faster.
I think being aware of things does. I mean, like, we've talked about this so many times, but the more aware I am of something, the easier it is for me to change. If I have habits and I know I'm not doing them and I'm aware of them, I am focused on them constantly throughout my day, it's easier for me to make that switch. But if I just kind of put it in the background, it doesn't happen as easy, that's for sure. That is all for 20 questions for me. You answered them pretty well.
Yeah.
I like that they're actually pretty different, so it's a good thing we didn't go off each other.
I was, honestly, to be honest, I had lots of embarrassing questions I was going to ask you.
I had a question that was, I skipped it because I'm like, I don't know. It was more so meant to be a joke, but it was like, do you believe in monogamy or mahogany? It's like a boy-girl relationship or something. I think that's what it is. And I was just going to joke about it. But then
my question was actually going to be, what's like the most sexual item in your house, which I feel like I know, but I feel like maybe I shouldn't ask that on the podcast.
That's like a weird question.
I know, it's a weird question, but we are so glad that you could join us for our 40 questions total, typically. Episode 20 questions. It was lots of fun. I hope me and Killen can rack each other's brains about other topics. I really want to do like 20 questions, but with like a topic you have to talk about.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. Yeah.
So it was our first time, went so much better than last time, and I'm so happy that we had you guys come along for it.
Also, if you guys ever have any questions for us, I'd love to do another question and answer kind of episode that we did probably about a month back or so now, and we'll get to any questions that you guys have. It's awesome we get to actually connect with anybody who has questions for us.
For sure. All right, guys, have a great rest of.
If you guys got anything awesome out of the episode, we'd love for you to share with just one person. And again, thank you so much for listening. We really appreciate it. You guys have an awesome rest of your day.